Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I think so. You all will be fine. So, till now we have completed our chapter number 5, and today we are going to start our chapter number 6, that is team spirit. My dear student, recently you have completed your exam, so just very soon we will start our first term exam, so be prepared for that also. And the first term exams, your this value educations and this subject will also come, so be prepared with that. Okay, so let's just start this chapter, team spirit. So value for this chapter is unity is strength. So what is the meaning of unity? Unity means when a person unite or come together for a common purpose. When all people come together, then it is known as unity. So here we start our chapter, team spirit. What is a team? A group of people is called a team. Generally we consider team as a of players. Generally come to know that what is a team. Team we consider the team is of a players, but team does not means only of players. Teams means the group of people for a common purpose. The group of people for a common purpose. So my dear student, a team spirit is very important part. Team spirit is very important part. With a team spirit, we can win anything in our life. We can win anything in our life. Suppose our army soldiers are standing on the border. What happens if they will not be united to save the nation? What will happen? They will fight with each other, and they will not be able to protect our nation. So my dear students, they all peoples unite together and they fight for a common purpose to save our nation. And in the same way, when we see that our Indian cricket players go for a match, they only go for a single purpose, that they should make the India to win. If they go for a purpose that only I have to play well, then they will not be able to win the match. So when all the peoples unite together, they themselves create a strength, and this strength makes them to win or reach their goal. So this is said that the team spirit makes the unity in strength. The team spirit makes the unity in strength. If you develop the habit of working as a team, the result will be also, my dear, very outstanding. Suppose if a teacher give you any activity and you all perform that activity in a group, you will be able to do it very beautifully, and you will be able to do it very nicely also, and you will have a less burden to complete that work also. So my dear student, working together as a teams also give us strength and courage to keep our fighting spirit alive. So some of the strength or some of the advantages of working as a teams are as first, it pushes you ahead. Suppose if we are playing any match, if we are doing something, and suppose sometimes we feel that discourages, sometimes we feel that I am unable to do, so our team makes us that no, you should go and you should play, you should do the particular work. So it always pushes you ahead. It makes our work easy. Suppose if I have to win the match, if I have to make 100 runs in a team, if I have to make 100, and it would be difficult for me to make. But if I am having a team, that if each member makes a 10-10 run, then also we can easily win the match. So the team also makes our work easy. It keeps the spark of being winner alive in you. Always the team members supports each other, and which keeps the spark of being winner in us. It produces fruitful result. Or as already I discussed, that playing in a team always give a good results. It helps to develop a fine rapport with the other members of the team. So it also develop our personality. As we remain with the other team members, so it develops our personality. Lastly and most important, makes us more efficient and develop more confidence. How this makes us more efficient? As we see the other team members, we see that we learn their skills, and by learning their skills we becomes more efficient in our works, and we becomes more confident also by seeing the others. Okay, next, we may also take decision and solve problem with the combined effort of the team. Thus, it creates a decision making and problem solving skills, and us it creates the problem solving and decision making skills in us. It also make us imaginative. By developing the new ideas in our minds. It also makes us imaginative by creating the new ideas and then sharing them with our teammates. So it makes us imaginative. Next, it also develop our personality, as already I discussed. It also create an expansion in our life. It also create an expansion in all the fields, that is moral characters and physical characters, which make us or which lead us towards the great height. So this is a very special, or we can say very good advantages of a team spirit. My dear student, working with a team is very nice or enjoyable experience. It shows all the wonders of working together. A good team is the one where there is a good understanding between all the teammates. What is a good team? A good team is always one who have a good understanding with all the teammates. Suppose if anyone has no good understanding, so there will be a quarrel between the teammates. For having a good team, there should be a very good understanding among the players. All must cooperate with each other and must not be selfish. All must be cooperative and must not be selfish. My dear students, a team is not a one-man show. Each member should have a respect and have a decision in the team. All players must have equal respect with each other and have a word in a team's decisions. In today's world of cutthroat competition, today's world, there is a lot of competition all around for success. The only mantra for attainment of team success is teamwork and unity. So with a teamwork, you can easily obtain a success whatever you want. So if you want to attain a success in this competitive world, you have to be in a team with a very good understanding. Another point which I already discussed, when we work in a team, the pressure is distributed. That only I described in an example, that whenever we are doing any work, suppose I have to play a match and I have to make 100 runs, and if I am having a team of 10 players, so if a single player make a 10 run, the pressure will be distributed. But what will be condition? If I only have to make 100 run, it will be a pressure for me. So in a team, the pressure is distributed and the success become easier. And the success becomes more realistic also. Encouraging or motivating that in another teams give additional strength to reach the common goals. So motivating each one another, it also gives us the additional strength to each other. This team spirit is mostly seen in the sports. For example, already I was taking the sports only. So performance in the Indian cricket team in the recent past, the success was all achieved by the true talent putting efforts together and above realizing that the fact team is above an individual. My dear students, team is always above the individual. We should not see only about the self. We should look about each player of the team. Unity is a strength since ages. This fact is only applicable. See, unity is a strength. It does not only seen in humans, but it is seen in all the animals like elephant, deer roaming in jungle. They do not move single. They always move in their groups. They always move in their groups or herds for their security, for their securities. In a, like you can see that hundreds of ants can together kill a venomous snake. If a dangerous snake is there, so if there are hundreds of ants, they can easily kill that snake. Have you seen bees flying in a V pattern? This is a classic example of teamwork. This case observation can be summarized. You see that why this always bees flow in a V shape together. When a geese fly in a flock, the efficiency of each goose increases by 71%. Means when they flow in a V shape, each flying speed or flying efficiency is increased by 71%. In the same way, when each player or each team member works in a focused manner, the efficiency of the team increases and destination become easy to reach. Next, the leader in the flocks keeps on changing after flying for a while. The leader takes a back seat and some other goose takes its place. So always the leader changes. That means each one gets the chances for being a leader in the group. This increases the gathering abilities and combining resources of the teammates. When a goose gets tired and has to leave the flock, it is accompanied by a few others who stay by its side. And when they fly together, and when one of them gets tired, some of the geese come along with them. So in the time of difficulties and challenges, they may work in a team. Okay. Of course, there has to be a leader. Of course, there has to be a leader to guide the whole team, but when the question of the victory comes, the trophy becomes to the whole team. So, my dear student, don't consider that only the team leader gets the trophy, or the success is a part of each members of the team. Success is gained by the efforts of each member of the team. A good leader has few of the qualities. Let us see. He performs beyond the routine task. He takes the initiative to achieve interesting goal. He is focused on betterment. He always motivates and guides his teammates. So these are some of the points of a good team leader. So my dear students, here we have learned about what is a team. So my dear, what is a team? A team is a group of members who work together for a common purpose. What is a team? Team is a group of members who work together for a common goal. Next, after team, what is important about team? A team always pushes us ahead. It always motivates us. It always takes us to the success. It distributes the pressure. So these are some of the advantages of the team. And next we have seen about the qualities of good leaders. So what is the qualities of a good leader? A good leader always perform the beyond the routine task. He always takes the initiative to reach the interesting results. He is always focused on the betterment of the team, and he always motivates and guides his teammates. These were some of the qualities of a good leader. Now today you have to read till here, and about this story, the drowning boat. We will see this story, drowning boat, in our next class. So be prepared for this, and you study well, my dear students, as your exams may be coming. Don't consider it as for granted. You have to study well, and you have to score more marks. So for scoring the more marks, you have to study hard. Okay, and stay safe at home, and do not consider this situation as being free state. You have to study, because you have to go in another class. So you may not feel any difficulty while studying in the next further classes. So you have to start studying from right now. Okay, my dear students.